This episode is brought to you by Studio Menlo. Studio Menlo. We create powerful brands in web design. Visit us at www.studiomenlo.com. Welcome, everyone, to the latest edition of the Torrent Two, where I, your host Luke, try to give you all the news about Milwaukee's only outdoor professional soccer club, the Milwaukee Torrent, in about 2 minutes. The clock is ticking, so let's jump in. We have some updates on the men's team, but that is going to take a backseat as the women come front and center. The WPSL is currently holding its annual AGM in Las Vegas, Nevada as we speak. While they still have another day to wrap things up, some news has emerged from the conference, as several new teams are going to be joining the growing league. Because of this expansion, we are going to see the Torrent women take place in a new region and new conference. The Torrent women will be joining the East region and the Midwestern Conference. That means our Midwestern Conference mates will be some returning foes and some new faces. It includes the likes of the Chicago Red Stars Reserves, Indy Saints, Chicago City, FC Pride, and the Green Bay Glory, meaning we will have an in-state rival that we can travel to and see as well. The women were also wished a happy birthday to their number 4, Robin Elliott. We still don't have word on the roster of the women's team, and we do expect some of those announcements soon. So still no word if these birthday well wishes are an indication of players that are re-signing. We did learn that the women will have a higher percentage of their players returning than the men most likely. On the men's side, last week we found out about the game July 13th against Serbian Soccer Club. We have a second game now on the schedule, another exhibition game that will be held at Hart Park on Saturday, July 27th, as the men take on Duluth FC. This should be a fun matchup, as Duluth supporters have already pledged to send a big crew to watch this game live. The Torrent men also announced another signing. They have a number 10. Again, we don't know the identities of these players and are expecting a mass player reveal at the end of February, start of March. Lastly, the Torrent have announced that they have a new merchandise partner, Hummel. The German company will be the uniform provider and apparel provider for the upcoming season, replacing Admiral, who had served the Torrent for the first 3 seasons. The Torrent released on their Twitter site some photos of upcoming merchandise. All this merchandise will start becoming available February 1st, so keep your eyes open for when that new merch launches so you can order yours up. We also expect this to coincide with the reveal of the Men's Founders Cup schedule. That is going to do it for this edition of the Torrent 2. As always, we thank you for listening, subscribing, hitting like, telling your friends. We appreciate what you do to support us, and we will try to keep pumping out all that Torrent news for you. You can follow us on Twitter at Torrent2, TWO. And until next time, light the fire.